I would say that people need to worry about guns in schools. That's definitely one of the big things that's been going on. And for us to only find 3 this year around school-related events is, I mean, 3 is a lot for Alachua County. That's something we need to be scared of. Everybody should be frightened of that and do everything we can to stop more of it from happening. In our local schools in Alachua County, we've seen individuals flagging either black bandanas, red bandanas, and they're representing usually national gangs. We do have students in Alachua County that are affiliated with national gangs, such as the Bloods, such as Gangster Disciples, and they have worn their bandanas in school.
I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, just right where they shot the movie Boys in the Hood, right there in 74th and Crenshaw. Before I lived on 74th and Crenshaw, we lived on 48th Street, not far from Western Boulevard. And in fact, our house became, well, first became a football field for Horseman Junior High School, and now they've got classroom buildings there. And so I lived there, left there in 1983. Grew up there and just saw this whole progression of, gang activity and people joining gangs, and how was the lack of male presence and men being accountable for raising their families, help, plant the seeds for this gang activity. The next phase for Gainesville, especially since now that you hear about the neighborhoods are starting to sell drugs, is to be like Los Angeles, where when the guys started discovering that they could make money selling crack, and then the money that they got from the crack could turn into guns and cars. That's where Gainesville is headed if they don't get under control. And if we continue to put our head in the sand and ignore the fact that there are gangs here.
A lot of people just don't want to admit it. They are absolutely turning their back to the idea that they could have gang members in their school or around their community. And that's the result of a lot of the crimes are through these young gang members. And it's a true statement to this day. Do you know where your kids are?